All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is Tuesday, August 19th, 2014. My name's Rex Harris, and as always, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to spend some time with you here this evening. As you will notice here toward the bottom of the Hangout, we've got a couple of guests with us here tonight that are going to be sharing some cool things with us here. But before we do that, just want to run through some news and updates. For those of you that are in the Academy right now, if you look at the left-hand menu, you're going to see that we've added some really cool stuff here today. We've added the Gold Club promo in here, so now any pro member who refers 25 people will move from 50% commissions to 75% commissions. There is no cost for that. All you've got to do is get 25 pro upgrades, and boom, you're Gold Club. So that's going to be awesome and a great way for you guys to make some extra money. I made a couple modifications today. We were noticing that the pro bonuses section was getting a little cluttered, so we actually moved the lead capture training from the pro bonuses section to the pro training section. So if you click on those links here later on this evening, you'll see that the pro bonuses are there now, and we've actually added two cool new pro bonuses today. One of them Jocelyn's going to be sharing with you guys this evening. The other is a 9-video training series on the basics of list building, which is awesome. And we actually added La 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 la. Yeah, there we go. Added another pro training video today on banner advertising, and then we added even more notes to the library. So we've had an eventful day of adding content to the website. We're now pushing 300 members. We've got memberships coming in left and right. People are upgrading like crazy. Obviously, why wouldn't they? The value of this is spectacular, and people are going to make a lot of money with this thing. So that should get you up to speed on the news and updates. Now, before we get into training tonight, I'm going to call on a couple of my guests here this evening to speak from the heart. We have some things that we're going to be sharing with you regarding just the intention and mission behind the Academy, which we're going to let Bob Riddell share with you guys tonight. And then when Bob's done, we're going to let Jocelyn share with you a cool new tool that we just added to the pro bonuses section called, and why can't I remember the name yet? What's it called, Jocelyn?
RunClick.
RunClick, which is basically a webinar plugin for your WordPress blogs. For those of you that have WordPress blogs, this is a plugin that will actually allow you to do webinars and all sorts of cool stuff, almost like Webinar Jam for WordPress, incorporates Google Hangouts. Amazing tool. Jocelyn was sharing it with me today, and we're happy to be able to bring that to all of our pro members. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ladies first here tonight. Jocelyn, great to have you here tonight. Just give people a quick rundown here of what this new plugin is all about, how it works, and some of the things that we're going to be bringing them regarding the world of blogging here over the next couple of weeks.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Rex, for having me. I really appreciate it. I have been, as you know, watching your trainings and everything else, and I've been following with the new Google thing, and I noticed last night when you were doing some of your talking, as right now we're broadcasting, and if there's comments going on, we're not aware of it. And I was looking around, I was trying to find something, because I am interested in getting into doing the webinars, but I need something that's not really difficult to use, because I am a self-proclaimed technologically challenged marketer. And so one day I happened to notice something that came through JVZoo, and I clicked on it, and when I saw this webinar platform, I knew it was the answer to what I was looking for. And the fact that you can do it right from WordPress, and that it's a plugin, and it is so simple. to install it. And they do have the tutorials, and they do have the step-by-step. So for anyone that's on the team, I did purchase the developer rights as soon as I saw that that would be an option, because I knew that that was going to be huge value to be able to offer to our team members if they wanted to be able to utilize and start doing webinars. Because as you said, Webinar Jam, some of the other GoToMeetings, there's a huge monthly cost. And I grabbed this literally for pennies on the dollar. It was just crazy, the launch special that I got. And as we always talk about, just sharing value with people, helping other people, to me this was a no-brainer, and it just goes right along with our philosophy of our team and how, you know, we want to be able to help other people, and of course be able to learn to use this and have this as a marketing option. And the fact that we can have unlimited participants, do you realize the reach that we will be able to have and the people that we're going to be able to help with this plugin?
The value of that, the unlimited participants, is huge because, you know, I mean, if you look at like GoToMeeting or any of the other webinar platforms out there, they all have a cap on them. AnyMeeting, for example, has a cap of, I think, 200 people. Even if you're upgraded, GoToMeeting, the cap is very small. GVO Conference, you know, you can get, I think, up to 500 with that. Unfortunately, we've had some issues with GVO Conference, which is part of the reason why we're not using it anymore. Hopefully, in the near future, they'll be able to get those issues resolved because that's really a phenomenal platform there. But, you know, when you were sharing this today and I saw what it does and the fact that you can have unlimited participants and, you know, I mean, the things that it does and the tutorials that it comes with, that's an incredible value. And, I mean, I noticed that just Googling it and looking around a little bit about it, I mean, most people are paying $97, you know, for a single-use license of that piece of software. So just one more great value that we can bring to the team here that's going to assist them in getting where they want to be as home business owners and online marketers. So one more quick question here, Jocelyn, and we're going to go over to Bob. What are some of the things that we're going to be sharing with people regarding blogging here over the next couple of weeks as we begin incorporating this training?
Well, as far as the blog piece, Michelle Gribsby actually has been the one that has been creating some of the amazing branded blogs that some of the team members have, and she has created mine, set my website up for me, and just I can't even begin to talk about how the value of that, and if someone wants to have a branded blog, what we can help them to be able to do. Blogging in and of itself, Google loves it. I'm starting to take some other and look into some other courses as far as you know, the best way to blog, and it's the same type of thing. You know, when you write about stuff, people don't want to know about you, but we can use that as another medium to be able to share valuable content with people, give them information, give them tips and strategies, guide them to the academy, guide them to the workshops. It's just another amazing medium that we'll be able to use. And again, anything that I learn as I'm learning it, I'll be doing, you know, how-tos. You can incorporate video with it to help rank even more. Everything that we've learned, as you said, I mean, we offer it to the team, and people would be crazy not to be jumping on this.
Right. Well, right on. Well, thank you, Jocelyn. Bob, we're going to jump over to you now. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Rex. My camera's going out on me, so I put my crazy mug up there.
All right. So, with that, Mr. Riddell, you know, a big part of the reason why we're here tonight with a new website and opportunity for people known as the Academy of Home Business was because of your vision. And I know that one of the missions that you're on right now is similar to me, to get as many people at home with their family as we possibly can in as short as time as possible. I just kind of want you to share from the heart tonight, you know, where you're at with that, and you know, what you see people being able to do with this as we move forward.
Thank you, Rex. First of all, before we get started, I want to recognize Jocelyn for being out here with us, the opportunity to be on here with you folks. And I'm seeing 58 people, 58 of our members are now with us. And I say this because I think it's important to note that the fact of the matter is when Rex first started doing these workshops, Rex and I real quickly saw not just the need, but the desire that people had to want to come and learn the things that are necessary that they have to know online, regardless of whether you are focusing on email marketing or you're focusing on relationship marketing. When Rex and I started talking about mission and vision, my passion, just so that y'all know, is teaching, and I love being able to teach in a lot of different areas that are outside of the technical aspects, and not because I can't. It's because we have too many very well qualified people in our organization, and it's just an amazing thing to see all this being put together. You know, Rex talks a little bit about me from the perspective of being at a job still. And just real quickly, the fact of the matter is I met Rex in 2007. I started following what he was teaching then. I got the opportunity to walk away from a job at that point, and I almost worked 3 years from home full time. I say almost, and I am not embarrassed to tell you that just because I'm back at a job doesn't mean the training failed. It meant that there's a lot of things that are going to be taught about the business sense of running a business from home that people don't have any clue about, that even at that point, with the technical aspects and with the things that I was learning on what to do and how to do it online, you still got to learn how to run a business, and we're going down that path. And that brings me to now. The fact of the matter is just like millionaires that have gained fortunes and they've lost fortunes, they still remember how to get there. And now they work on the aspects that were working for them and get rid of things that were working against them. And so for me and my family, my goal once again is to be able to work from home full time. And that being said, the fact of the matter is, for me and my family, is the full-time job that I work is more than full-time, especially right now. But my why is so entrenched that it doesn't matter, because when I come home, I immediately start engaging in the activities that are going to show promise and put people in business with us. In this particular sense, one of the things that Rex and I talked about for a long time was not just to have our own deal and our people have their own project, but the fact that the training and the style of training and the level of training, starting from the basics to people going to the mid-levels and advanced, was so important and not being addressed appropriately that it just had to be done. And this is how the Academy was born. And so if you'll indulge me just a minute, because I say this because I don't talk about the fact that we can make money with this. That there is no doubt. And just in a few couple of days, since Saturday, running a very small project, I've had 450 or 460 clicks. Out of that, I've had 62 new subscribers. Out of that, I've had 11 people that have signed up for the Academy and 3 upgrades. Now, that should tell you volumes about 2 most important things. Number 1, and most important, that the need for what we have and offer is just tremendous, and that opportunity to share that is there. But then also, if you look at the psychology behind understanding why people need training, and come on folks, don't kid ourselves. We are not the only training platform out there. There's a lot of individuals out there that provide training. There's a lot of companies that are online that have some type of training. So why are people starting to flock to what we're doing? There's a lot of reasons, I believe, but the main thing is what I want people to understand about what we are and what we're capable of doing and how we can help families is the fact of the matter is you understood as a child and going into middle school and into high school that it wasn't just about having to go to school because it was the law. It was about as you grew up, you understood your mindset was prepared that you were either going to go to college or going to go to trade school. The reason I bring this up is it's highly important for people that are looking at what we are doing to understand that this is not just a concept, this is a reality, and that they need to invest in themselves and learning from people that know what they're doing online and are going to share. And in doing that, you are going to make two types of an investment. You're going to invest the time that it takes, no matter what that time element is, and the investment that it takes. Come on, folks. We know if you've been to a trade school or you've been to any kind of college, you're talking 4 to 6 years. In colleges, you can talk up to 1 to 2 years in a trade school, and we're talking tens of thousands of dollars that we don't just do. We are willing to commit to do what? To get a job. Folks, this is really no different, but the huge difference here is it's not going to take you 4 to 6 years. It's not going to take you 1 to 2 years. You're not going to have to invest tens of thousands of dollars. And oh, by the way, anybody who was recently in university or college or a community college or a trade school, I want somebody to tell me who got paid by one of those institutions for referring students to them. You didn't, and you ain't gonna. Well, at least for now. I think that we've opened up the door to a lot of possibilities. But just very quickly, I want everybody to understand that the importance of what the Academy already is obvious to me. It's obvious to Rex and Jocelyn. It's obvious to a lot of people that see where this is already going. The significance of having the ability in a short period of time to just refer students that are going to upgrade to get what they need, and that income alone, folks, it's scary, the possibilities, but just with having 2 people right now, you refer 2 students that upgraded, and your investment in your education right now is paid for. My goal is 200. And that is going to provide me with walk-away income from this job to come back here and work full-time like I did before, and I will do that. And, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, in the big world picture of what we have, what we can offer, and who we have access to, 200 is nothing. 200 is nothing, and that's going to happen very rapidly. Hey, Jocelyn, hey, Rex, I appreciate the time to share, and I just hope everybody has taken a little bit of this to thought, and God bless you all.
You too.
Jocelyn, I don't know about you. Can you hear Rex?
No, I can't.
Helps if I turn my mute button off.
Oh, yep, now we can hear you.
There you go.
All right, well, I was just sitting here crunching some numbers. And this is the cool thing about this. Now, you just heard Bob say that his goal is 200 people. He gets 200 people in the academy. You know, he can be at home with his family full time. He can leave the JOB. But here's what's cool about that. You know, once Bob has 25 pro referrals on his team in the academy, that's going to be worth $587.50 per month. Excuse me. Residual income. Okay, now once Bob gets 25, you know, he had mentioned 200. You know, that's another 175 people there that he's going to be earning 75% commission on. So check this out. So that's $35.25 per referral times those 175 other people, which is going to take his income up to $6,756.25 per month with only 200 people in your organization. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but there are very few network marketing opportunities out there that can produce that level of income with only 200 people on your team. Okay, I have over 300 people on my team in my primary business, and I can tell you that the numbers aren't even remotely close to that. Okay, MLM is great, but when it comes to residual income, when it comes to matrix commissions, that is a longer term project. The purpose behind the academy is to give you the opportunity to get into cash flow now, not later. All right? There's nothing more frustrating, and believe me, I've been there. I've been through my fair share of struggles and stuff like that in the 14 years I've been doing this. There's nothing more discouraging and frustrating than putting in the effort that you're putting in every day and not generating any income. It sucks. It's a horrible feeling, and nobody wants to go through that. We are making it very easy for people here to make money. Okay. Now, before I get into a little bit of training here, I got one more thing I want to show you, because a lot of people haven't been able to see this, because once they upgrade, they don't see this page at all. So let me see. I'm still figuring out how this new screen sharing here works with Google Hangouts here. So give me just a moment here so I don't put you on the big old squiggly screen here. Let me see. Hopefully this will do what we need it to do. Can you guys see my screen there? Without it being all craziness? No, you can't. It's still all craziness there. Let me try the other setting here, because the other one's just, I don't know what's going on with this. They made some kind of change that I just don't understand. And I am not certain how to make it work, because it used to be you click the button and boom, you were good to go. All right, I think I can do that there. Okay, you guys should be seeing this right now. This is the offer page that people see as free members when they log into the website, and we've been working diligently to add value to this page day after day after day. Okay, not only adding content and testimonials, but making it easier on you guys, not only by providing better training tools and resources, but by giving you guys the opportunity to make more money. I mean, you can see here the value on the offer page is phenomenal. With the different products and stuff like that we're adding. Obviously, we've included RunClick, which is huge. Try saying that 5 times fast. But where we're setting ourselves apart when it comes to paying out commissions is in random referrals. As a pro member of our website, each time one of our pro members refer somebody, they earn $23.50. But each time the administrative side brings somebody into the website, our pro members get those referrals. So what that means is when we're out promoting academyofhomebusiness.com on the web, anybody that comes in through that URL through search or through YouTube or through wherever, all of those referrals get passed down to our pro members. Okay, and like I said too, we just added the Gold Club today, where all you've got to do is get to 25 pro members right now. We are going to add you to the Gold Club, and we're going to crank your commissions up to 75%. 75%. We're going to pay you guys on your referrals so we can assist you guys in getting into some cash flow. And the value here is ridiculous, guys. $47 per month. That's all we're asking in trade for everything that we're providing here, including one-on-one assistance if you need it. All you've got to do is go through the help desk, send a request, and you can work with me directly if need be, to get any answers that you need, to get any solutions to problems that you're facing. We are here to be of service to you guys. We've got a great cast of people lining up. We are working with and learning from the top marketers in the world of home business. We're going to be traveling to Orlando weekend after next to have our first event down there with Robert Blakely, Ricardo Rodriguez, Dustin Custer, Tom Beal's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We've got other people that are going to be traveling in to be part of the event and part of the party. Ladies and gentlemen, we are serious about building you a training center that is going to provide everything you need and more to set your family free, because that's what we are about. Okay, we are about providing you with everything that you need so you can create financial freedom for yourselves and your families sooner than later. We pay lightning fast. All you need is $20 in your account. You can send in a cash out request, and once that cash out request comes in, we check the help desk multiple times per day. We see a cash out request, we pay it. Okay? There's no waiting for days, weeks, or sometimes even months to get your money. Okay? That's why we chose to use PayPal. That's why we chose to do a direct referral compensation plan. That way people can get paid. We don't have to monkey around with payment processors and MLM and all that nonsense. You can make a lot more money faster doing what it is that we're doing right now. Take the money that you're earning here and then go apply it to whichever primary business that you want to promote. We don't care. I mean, we have a host of people here that are promoting a variety of different things. You want to go promote Wake Up Now, you want to promote Mary Kay, you want to build Amway, you want to build Dropship Domination or Empower Network or the Legends Network, whatever it is that you want to build. We're here to be of assistance and here to be of service to help you get where you want to be. We've incorporated lead capture systems that integrate easily with Aweber, so you can go out, start collecting email addresses and building a list. That way all you've got to do is send broadcasts to your list, invite them to the workshops and webinars, get them in the academy, and we're going to assist you through the videos, the workshops and stuff like that to create the upgrades, because I think you'll agree with me tonight. Not only, is the value there in terms of the pro bonuses, but with the tools and resources that you have here and the access to people, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going to set us apart from so many different training systems that are out there. Okay, right now it's just a matter of taking everything we've learned, everything we know, and compiling it into the academy. We're adding more day after day after day. We added a whole lot more today, and it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. The membership is growing at an alarming rate, quite honestly. I was amazed to see how many new members came in today, and I've been seeing people in Facebook advertising groups on the safe list, traffic exchanges. People are using all sorts of different resources right now to get the traffic that they need to start collecting email addresses, okay, which is vitally important. So let me jump over here real quick and see if there's any questions here. And as long as there's no questions here, you guys are going to have to bear with me just a minute. I'm battling with a cold here, and I don't want to be coughing and sniffing and hacking in your face here. So if you can give me just a second here, then we'll get into some training. All right. So not quite sure what's going to happen here with screen sharing. Let me see. Google Hangouts would like to share the content of your screen with plus Google Now. Please select a whole screen or an individual window to share. All right. So when I do this, this is when it begins to act crazy. It's trying to read every screen that I have open. That's what it's doing. I'm not sure if it's my laptop issue or if it's Google issue. So we're going to have to figure out a way to remedy that because screen sharing here is very important. So let's do this. Man, because I really need to be able to bounce around and show you guys stuff. I'm not quite sure. Let me just test something here real quick. Okay, so that just shares, I think. Can you guys see me moving from screen to screen here, or is it just showing the Hangout window?
You can see it.
You can see me moving screen to screen here now?
Yes.
Fantastic, thank you. Okay, so what I want to share with you guys tonight is a simple traffic generating strategy that you can use to start collecting email addresses. Now, I have multiple sets of notes created on this topic, and I've done many training videos on this that are already in the training center. So what I want you guys to see is the ease of this in real time, because I know that we have many people, you know, within our system that utilize safe lists and traffic exchanges. Okay. Now I was actually working on this tonight when we started the workshop. I've got to go through and make a couple of minor cosmetic changes there because apparently my table didn't come out right. But this is the second lead capture system that we have added to the Academy. And the reason that we have added a second, and we're going to continue to add multiple capture pages to this, is because we understand that through, you know, years of testing that one lead capture page, especially when you're utilizing the safe lists and traffic exchanges, these things can get saturated and burned out quickly. Okay, so this is why we're going to give you guys a variety of pages to work with, and we're going to keep them fresh and new all the time, so we constantly have a new way to present here to the people, you know, in the internet marketing community. That way we can reach them through a multitude of different resources. At the same time, we can also reach business opportunity seekers with different capture pages. So you'll notice here that on this lead capture page, I've done some very specific target marketing based on the headline, the warning line, and everything else that I've added here. Okay. $100 per day using safe lists and simple squeeze pages just like this. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not rocket science, especially as you begin to generate some referral income through the Academy or through whatever it is that you're promoting out there, you know, on the internet, so you have some resources to plug into some better quality traffic. Okay, just to give you an example here. All right, the other day I purchased a contact solo from a safe list called freesafelistmailer.com. Now, I know a lot of people out there who basically think that the fact that I still use safe lists after a decade is laughable, but you know, laugh all you want. Okay, my contact solo the other day that I spent $40 on has already doubled my investment in that advertising campaign and generated the better part of 200 new subscribers on my list. Okay, in conjunction with that, I ran a solo ad to test against business opportunity seekers, and I hit my own list as well. But this is a great place to plug into traffic here through their contact email super solo. Now, I also use their credit-based mailer here every day to generate traffic. When I buy a contact email super solo, I usually get credited from anywhere from 1 to 3 additional list solos here, and I use it all. I even use the banner advertising here as well, and I created a training on this today for our pro members in the pro training section, showing them my banner traffic strategy. Okay, you can set up a banner network across the internet so vast that people will actually pay you to plug into it. You can drive a lot of traffic through banners with the right setup. Okay, these websites get a lot of traffic, and the key is to funnel that traffic from these websites to your lead capture page. The challenge that most people face is they don't have access to the right lead capture pages, or they don't know how to make their own so they can do some specific targeting. So let me explain to you why I do the specific targeting I do that gets me the results that I'm able to get. All right. First things first, okay, I specifically target safe list marketers by talking about getting results with safe lists, safe list conversion. You'll notice I mentioned it here multiple times. The other thing that I always talk about in the majority of my capture pages is money. The only other thing that I will talk about is a massive number of visitors or traffic volume. And then I will also talk about subscribers and opt-ins, because those are things that are going to be of interest to safe list marketers. I don't utilize safe lists for the purposes of reaching out to these people with a business opportunity. My only motive here is to collect email addresses and get people into my Aweber system. That's it. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what Aweber is an autoresponder. An autoresponder basically manages the people who subscribe through your lead capture page in a system where I can broadcast to them directly, where I can set up an automated follow-up series to go out, over set periods of time, over a set number of days. It's my automated email marketing assistant. That's what my autoresponder is. And it's direct access to all of my subscribers. I can come in here and send a broadcast message and invite people to workshops and webinars. If I find something cool that lines up with their needs, wants, and desires, I can send that to them. And there are times where that is a product that has a price tag that I earn a commission on. That's how we make money, simply put. Okay? But the real key to getting conversion is matching up your offer directly with your target audience. In this case, for me, safe list marketers. Okay? So what I do is I create different content that I will send to the safe lists, provided I can find it here. I think it's hiding right there. Is it not? No, it's not. It's hiding right here. Here we go. Okay. This is a letter that I send out to the safe list. All right. It's pre-written copy. So when it's time for me to go through and advertise during the day, it's actually just copy and paste. Okay. $100 per day. I've been running this lead capture page for a couple of days now. I've been getting great results with it. So there's no reason for me not to continue to run it. Okay, and you know what? If you have days where you're marketing to the safe lists and you don't have a phenomenal day doing it, don't sweat it. Safe lists are a little temperamental sometimes. They're still a fantastic way to get traffic and collect emails, especially if you're using the contact solos in many of these lists. Okay, so now I was just able to send out a message to 49,439 people. Are all of them going to see my offer? No. Many of them are utilizing systems that will delete their list and contact email the moment it hits their inbox. Set it to delete. Okay? It's a trick that people have been using for a long time. However, this is what you have to take into consideration when you're using SafeList. Safe lists are kind of a gateway resource for new internet marketers. When people turn to the internet to make money online or start looking for ways to generate traffic, safe lists, traffic exchanges, IBO toolbox, these are a lot of the places that the people they join a business with refer them, because a lot of times they just don't know any better. So they send them here. So the people that don't have this experience in knowing how to filter and sort their emails, so they're auto-deleting certain stuff and everything else, these people are receiving this email in most cases directly to an inbox that they are paying attention to. Obviously, they're here to make money. They're not making anything. And you know, if you stop and think about every story that you've ever heard about a successful internet marketer, those of you that have been around the block for a while, most of them come from a place where they were down and out. I can think of, just as an example, I can think of Dave Wood. Okay, Dave Wood, homeless guy living in a van when he started marketing online. Okay, Dave Sharp literally crawled up to the door of his father's house, addicted to drugs, asking for his help. Okay, and became a multimillionaire in network marketing. Tony Rush, network marketer who was so broke that he had to raid one of his kids' piggy banks just so he could buy bologna and bread to feed his family one night. Kevin Connect, another guy whose story I just love because it's similar to mine, was sitting at home one night. They were struggling. He had no other option but to use his rent money to get involved with online marketing so he could take a step forward and begin to make a better life for his family. All of these people very successful, most of them millionaires. I don't know if Kevin Connect's a millionaire yet or not, but I know he's on his way. Okay? Story after story after story exists like this, and these are people that come through safe list traffic exchanges and resources like IBO Toolbox. I myself, 8 years ago, living in Phoenix, Arizona, we were going through some hard times. Same thing. I had to use my rent money to get involved in a deal so I could turn things around, for my family as well. So don't ever count anyone out, is what I'm saying, because there's a lot of people that come through these resources that are willing to take a step of faith with the right people. And that's what you have to understand, is that the whole object of reaching out to these people using these resources is to extend them their hand and say, hey, look, you can do this the hard way and try to figure this out on your own, or possibly spend money you don't have and maybe even, foreclose on your house or have your car repossessed. And I know hundreds of people in the world of online marketing that have been through that, through divorces. I mean, I know some people that have been through some rough stuff because of this industry. But if you're that person that can reach out to somebody and just say, hey, look, before you go out here and hurt yourself, come take a look and see what we're doing. Okay? This is a try before you buy system with the Academy. You don't have to pay anything to get started. Come in here, look around, come to our workshops and see if we are a group of people that you want to work with. Okay? We are just, normal, I don't like the word ordinary, but we're just regular people, who many of us, I by God's grace, I don't anymore, but many people here still work full-time jobs. Other people here work from home full-time. But nonetheless, that doesn't make them any less qualified to share with you what they're doing that's assisting them with getting where they want to be. They're learning some phenomenal things, and they're willing to share this information with you. And this is the reason why we do what we do. So you can take this same technique I'm sharing with you tonight, learn to create your own lead capture pages, which is not hard. We teach that in the Academy too. And actually go out and do something just like this and get results from traffic exchanges. I had one of the people on our team the other day who took our first capture page, went out to the traffic exchanges, and within 2 hours started getting subscribers. I had another person today, in their first 5 minutes promoting on Facebook, brought someone into the academy. It's just a matter of doing the right work. Offering people the answers to the questions and the solutions to the problems that they're looking for. Okay? And I'm actually going to elaborate on this greatly here tonight on our next workshop at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join us for that, we would love to have you there. So I am going to be wrapping this up here now because I do have to get set up for our 10 p.m. Eastern Time workshop. And if you would like to join us on that workshop to continue this training, I will post the link for you here in our members area. Oh, where did my chat box go? Well, what's up with that? Probably because I am just resourcing this laptop to its absolute end. My laptop's got to be just hating me right now for everything I've put it through. Okay, so for those of you that are here, I'll show you where we're going to be, and that's going to be in about 15 minutes. If you're if you're watching this recorded at a later date, I mean, you're still welcome to come here and see whatever workshop or webinar here has been recorded. But I wonder if live fire is down. Oh no, that it's there. It's there here. So, but yes, if you go to ibourl.com/28 p.m., it may be for one of you that can access the chat feed here in the members area. You can put that link in there for people. Most of you know where that's at anyway, and we'll continue this. So with that, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening. Jocelyn and Bob, thank you very much for your input here tonight. God bless you guys. It's been awesome. We're looking forward to just bringing everything that we can possibly bring to you into the academy and turning this thing into a household name in the world of internet marketing and home business. And with that, you guys have a great evening. God bless you. We'll see you on the 10 p.m. Eastern Time workshop, and then we'll be back live again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Watch the members area in your email for updates. See you later. Bye for now.
Thanks for having us, Rick.
See you guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.